Hey, so what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video what I want to go over is a video going on to Avengers 4, kind of going over a few details, going on to Red Skull, going on to a load of stuff that the Russo brothers have kind of been going around and saying on Twitter, considering that the movie just came out on DVD, or on Blu-ray, if you will. And I guess all of that being said, before we do get into the video, you can leave a like on the video if you did enjoy the video, and I guess you do want to support my channel, and if you do have a video request or anything, you can comment them down below. And I guess if you're new to the channel, you can subscribe and turn on post notifications, or the little bell icon, which would be greatly appreciated. And also, all of my social medias are in the description. And it'd be greatly appreciated if you did go on to follow one of them, or went on to follow any of them at all. And I guess all of that being said, let's actually get into the video. So basically what I want to go over in the video is kind of going over a few details and a few tweets that the Russo brothers have kind of been doing on the Avengers official Twitter. So I guess one of them, or the biggest one really, the one that I want to kind of talk about the most, is one of them where someone ended up asking what's going to be happening to Red Skull. Basically, is he allowed to leave Vormir? Is he allowed to do whatever? And they basically ended up confirming and saying that he is able to leave Vormir, so he's not actually like a prisoner or anything anymore. And he's actually able to go after the Infinity Stones. And I do believe that this will take like a massive part of Avengers 4 for some reason. I feel like he will actually have a somewhat big part in it now, considering he's able to go around and he is able to basically, well, collect all the Infinity Stones if he does want to. Now, honestly, I would love to be able to see him going around and collecting the stones. I feel like it's a great move for him to actually be back in the MCU and to come back as a villain after many, many years of not being around and kind of being just left in space and no one actually knew what exactly was going on with the character. But my biggest initial thought on it was like, how exactly are they going to get him off of Vormir? Because if you couldn't tell, it's basically this planet, obviously, with the Soul Stone. He was the guarder, the like person who was to guard the Infinity Stone of the Soul Stone, basically. He's been there for, I want to say, at least 70 years. So he's obviously really old. He's obviously, well, what I'd like to say at first is he's going to go after the Infinity Stones. Now, obviously, with Avengers 4, it kind of appeals to me, or kind of brings it on, is that they're going to have this massive chase, as you can see through kind of like some set photos. You can see that they're kind of, that Tony Stark looks a bit older in some of them. Well, they've something along their arms, or like their little hands or whatever. And what that kind of means to me is that if you haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp, this is kind of a spoiler, but I would say if you haven't seen the movie, you should really go watch it. Great movie as well, but basically that they're going to have like quantum energy, and they're going to be able to like teleport using the time vortexes in the quantum realm, which I do feel like will be a big part in the movie as well. But I do feel like that they're going to do like multiple realities, and that the biggest one that they're going to go on to do is going to be one where like Red Skull is going to be there, and he's going to be guarding, or he's going to be basically holding or keeping, or whatever you want to call it, one of the Infinity Stones. And if I had to pick one of them, I don't believe it will be the Soul Stone that he'd be guarding. I do believe it will be the Tesseract or the Space Stone, just because considering he was in the Captain America, the first Avenger, he's the one who had the initial Tesseract, or he's the one who first had the Infinity Stone from what we saw in the MCU. Then obviously with Thanos actually getting in Infinity War, which kind of leads into other stuff, but I do feel like they will introduce kind of this massive, well, basically multiverse really. So basically like The Flash, if you haven't seen the TV show, basically kind of going on to having the whole multiverse of them, except it'll be like Avengers and everything. So it would be really great to be able to see all of that and see how that's going to be going on. And that's been pretty much it for the whole video. Also, some Kraven kind of news happened, so I might do a video on that in the next few days. I'm not too sure if I will, but I guess it depends if you guys do want to see it, and if you have made it this far into the video, you can comment down below if you do want to see a video on it. Also, on the Flash movie, going into some news about that, I'm pretty sure they kind of said that they're going to start filming for the movie in like spring of 2019, which I don't really believe, honestly. I kind of want to see some set photos before I go on to believe anything like that. But I guess it kind of depends on whenever we're actually going to get to see like some details about it, considering that movie's been put off so many times. But I'm really excited to see how that's going to be going on and see how that's going to be taking place and everything. Also, I'll probably have a video on The Flash go up later today. And if not on The Flash, it'll probably be on Kraven, going over some movie details for that. And that's been pretty much it for the whole video, as I said. So you can leave a like if you did enjoy the video, comment down below. And, obviously subscribe if you're new, and post notifications if you do want to, which would be greatly appreciated if you did go on to do that. And as I said, social media is in the description, and hope you have a great day and everything, and goodbye.